Are you feeling the pressure financially, mentally, or the day-to-day stress just to keep up? What if the secret to less stress and more fulfilling life is not about getting more, but is about needing less? In the next 10 minutes, you'll discover how minimalism can be your practical tool to a richer, more fulfilling life, no matter your budget. If you are in your 40s, 50s, 60s, or beyond, that feeling is all too common. It is the tug of war between more and less. The chase for more money, more stuff, more statuses, often left us feeling less time, less energy, less clarity about what truly matters. This could be a sign that you are ready for a new approach. If you are ready, please stay on. Hi, I'm Joyce Li. Welcome to Fullness of Life, the PhD Grandma's Guide to a resilient and flourishing life through simplicity. I know that feeling firsthand. I follow the script. Career, family, a home filled with all the gadgets and the latest toys. But I realized that clutter wasn't just physical. It is also here mental. Every possession has a hidden cost. The cost to acquire it, manage it, maintain it, store it, clean it. It takes a lot of mental energy. It drains you, or you just stuff it in the basement or in the back of the closet. But what does it do to your life? We are sold a dream that more means better. But the reality is, it often just means more stress. In the past 4 years, I've learned stories about liberation. One of my research participants, Eleanor's story cemented for me. I want to introduce you to Eleanor. She agreed for me to share her story. She is a natural doer, an organizer. She loves to walk, she loves to do physical activities, and she is a self-made historian. She loves studying about Toronto. That's where she's born and raised, and she has lived there for over 60 years. Eleanor has the talent of gathering and structuring information, organizing community events, and leading workshops that foster belonging, raise awareness, and address everyday challenges. She wants people in Toronto live a vibrant life by knowing how to get around the city. Eleanor told me that she used to enjoy retail as a therapy a lot. She would buy bags and bags of merchandise every week, brought it home. She loved collecting antiques. At one point, she had to rent 2 storage spaces to store her antiques that she collected over the years. After a major life change, Eleanor fell into hard times and she encountered financial hardship. She was on social assistance. Though it was difficult and unpleasant, but something amazing happened that deepened her empathy for many others in similar situations. Even in those tough times, she discovered the joy of volunteering, whether at food banks, clothing banks, or repair cafes, or other community initiatives that brought both joy and relief, not just to herself, but for the other people in need. She learned that having less doesn't mean being deprived. In fact, it was liberating. Letting go of the pressure of accumulating stuff gave her a sense of control and contentment that she hadn't felt in years. She discovered she didn't need a lot to live a good life. Now it's been over 20 years that she adopted this less is more lifestyle. And for Eleanor, living a good life is not defined by material possessions. In fact, she got rid of all those storage locker stuff many years ago, and now she felt very free. She felt that an uncluttered life with only the essentials provides the space and freedom for her to embrace the true essence of living. And for her, the community life, the self-development path is very important. More money does not bring more happiness. But less clutter fosters mental clarity and the freedom to fully engage in the beauty of community life. Now, the fact that she can walk around the city safely, it is a blessing by itself. And her top tips for minimalists in Toronto, and you can imagine for bigger city as well. There are many goods and services being offered in big cities like Toronto. And the billboards always say, buy this, buy that, buy. As a longtime lover of antiques and historical treasures, she still enjoys browsing antique stores, and she told me she always go to the Sunday St. Lawrence market. But she went there now with a museum mindset. She admires and appreciates those antique artifacts. She may even touch them. But one rule is that she will never take it home. The beauty and the history of that piece stay in her mind, and she doesn't have to own it. Can we all learn something from Eleanor's story? I did. So what does this purposeful life look like from day to day? It may involve a series of empowering choices. Is simplifying routines that buy back your time. Is prioritizing needs over wants. Choosing second-hand or quality items that last rather than fast fashion. It isn't about deprivation. It is about curation. You carefully choose and you intentionally choose what adds value and cutting out the rest. And the result? People live this way use words like peace, clarity, tranquility, and freedom. But it goes deeper. This is what I call leading a flourishing life as defined by researcher Tyler Vanderwell. He paints a picture of a broad perspective of a vibrant, fulfilling, blooming, flourishing life. He proposes a broad perspective to a flourishing life that has all 6 domains balanced. Happiness and life satisfaction, that is finding contentment and joy in your everyday life. Physical and mental health, we do what we can to maintain our optimal level of health. Meaning and purpose, that is finding your why. Character and virtue is having a strong moral compass, such as courage and determination. Strong relationships is about saving our energy to care for people that we love. Financial stability. Spending less on what you don't need creates security and options for us. The goal isn't an empty house, but it's a full life. I want to propose and reiterate the definition of minimalism that I use. Minimalism is a deliberate choice out of free will to reject the high consumption and materialistic lifestyle, to focus on what is the most important, and embracing a strong sense of environmental urgency, social responsibility, spirituality, and personal growth. I hope that we are on the same page. So what is the one small area that you can simplify this week? To help you get started on this journey, I created a free guide for you that is called the Purpose Discovery Prompt Sheet. It is a 1-page PDF file with 5 powerful questions to help you uncover what a meaningful and flourishing life looks like for you. It is my gift to you. You can download this free resource by clicking the link in the description below. I'm so glad that you are considering taking the first step. It is not about having less. It is about making room for more of what truly matters. If you like to consider working on your life purpose, you can watch the other video here. Until next time, commit to simplify one area of your life now.